We're joined by the incomparable Tessa Blanchard. Tessa, thanks for joining us, first of all, in 3 different time zones, I believe. The excitement levels are really anticipated heading into 2022. It's a bit of a coup for you guys.
Yes, well, thank you guys for having me. This is just incredible.
And we've just been chatted to the flagship of the brand, the Beast. I've been told deliberately call it the Beast, 2 words. Current world champion, you've got your sets surely on that shiny gold belt of hers heading into next year.
Her winning it was a fluke. I will be coming back for the championship. I am the born legend. Championship is in my blood. Gold is in my blood. So you can bet your butts I'll be back for it.
How much does it feel like people in say our circles now? You are known by your first name more so now your surname. Everyone knows you as Tessa more so than a Blanchard. How does it feel creating a legacy for yourself more so than the family history?
So I started wrestling maybe 8 years ago and some change. And one thing that was always a goal of mine was that I wanted to carry on my family name, but I also wanted to create a legacy of my own. I've always said, your last name, it might get your foot in the door. It might get you in front of the right people. It might, I don't know, but it doesn't take the bumps for you. It doesn't drive the miles for you. It doesn't wake up at 5 a.m. and get in the gym for you. It doesn't pay the bills for you. So at the end of the day, you've got to put in the work to back it up. And I've always wanted to put in the work to back it up. That way, if someone ever said I was relying just on my name, there was no validity to the statement.
Thanks, Jack. So Tessa, I think just kind of building off of that question, like you said that, you've been in the business for over 8 years and, you've worked super hard to get to where you are. And, I think it's amazing because we see a lot of second generation superstars that don't have the success that you've had and haven't been able to step out of their famous parents' shadow. So definitely commend you on that. But from a career standpoint, what's the next step for you? Where do you really want this to go?
I've always wanted to make my mark on the business in a unique way. And thus far, I've been able to do that. I've got to do some really cool things that are just unique for women. And so over the past maybe 20 months, I've thought, what's next? What's next? What do I really want? What's going to make me happy? Because at the end of the day, the money, the fame, the followers, it's not going to be there forever. I want to be a part of something that's going to help the next generation. And wow, we've reached a global level now. We've reached the pinnacle for women's wrestling. There has never, and even in the companies that are so grand and done such a great job over the years, there's never been a platform for women like this. And there's never been a company that will invest in the women and make superstars, superheroes for young girls, the next generation to look up to like this. And one thing that's so special about WOW is there's someone for everything. It's not this is what strong is. This is what beauty is. WOW shows you that you can be strong and beautiful in any way. There's tomboys, there's mothers, there's fitness competitors, there's women from all different walks of life. And at the end of the day, your strong might look different from my strong, but strong is strong. And I love that message that WOW gives out. So I've been a part of WOW for a pretty long time, exclusively kind of under the radar for quite a bit of time now. So I'm just so excited that it's out now. I'm so excited to just scream that I'm a part of WOW and to get to help lead the next generation, train some new stars, and to make this thing as big as possible.
You mentioned you've been out of it for 20 months. Did you have any trepidations? Did you have any kind of second thoughts? Were you always wanting to come immediately back to wrestling? Now, presumably you've had other options and other offers, but has it always been wrestling?
Wrestling's always been in my heart since 8-9 years ago. It's always been in the family, but it's really become a passion of mine just through everything it's brought me in life. When I was 18, I got kicked out of my house and I was kind of headed down a rough path in life. And I don't know what it was, but I looked up a wrestling school and my life completely changed. I wasn't good at it. I wasn't strong. I wasn't in the gym. And those are things that I had to kind of pick up along the way. But I've been so fortunate to get to live in multiple different countries and travel the world and wrestle some of the most amazing athletes. And now we're bringing some of those amazing athletes to WOW, you know, to get to stand alongside Jeannie Buss, to get to stand alongside AJ Mendez, AJ Lee, and to have all of these next generation wrestlers. I just feel so blessed. I'm kind of at a loss for words tonight.
And just finally, just to sum up from my side anyway, how do you see the evolution of women's wrestling? I hate that term. I know it's cliched, but just in terms of, say, obviously a 5-year period, or even say 8 years from when you first broke it, how do you feel it is now compared to then?
Well, I feel like every year women are making strides in so many different sports, not even just wrestling. And women are fighting for that spot. You know, we're fighting constantly and constantly and constantly because we know that we can perform. We know that we can deliver. And I'm a huge proponent for, you know, you have to believe in yourself. You have to own the ground that you stand on. Because if you do, if you believe in yourself and you apply yourself, you can do absolutely anything that you want in this world. Literally anything. There are no limitations unless you put them on yourself. And it's a state of mind, right? It's a lifestyle. It's applying yourself to what you want and going out there and getting it.
There's no better way to end it. But Tessa Blanchard, thank you very much, and good luck with the next season or next year of WOW. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for your time. Thank you.